taking the time, and we want to get this car out on the road. And I am excited to be here this morning on this day, December 6th. If you've been listening to me, you know this is a special day in my life. Yes, 14 years ago, I was able to meet our CEO, our visionary, as she stood in front of the room telling a group of people that she had just fired her boss from corporate America making 6 figures a year. Yep, I remember it was a cold December gray morning, and we were at a hotel. I can't remember the name, but I know exactly where it was, right there by Midway Airport. And when she came into my life and talked about building a business around the country, even across the country, where you could do business with a cell phone and a laptop at that time, and then to go on and within a month or so later doing events in Mexico and bill us in our bikinis and our swimsuits. Hey, can you imagine being introduced to an industry that you can make money, help people, and live your dream? Well, I was sucked in. And so this woman has went on to be a MVP for 3 different companies, having built teams in over 46 countries, came back into corporate America only because there was a mission to be done. And a CBD company where she took it from $8,000 up to $225,000 a month, and then had the vision of Wakana, and here we are. And so without further ado, I'd like for you all to meet and greet our CEO visionary, Melissa Boston. Are you out there, girl?
I am here. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much, Phyllis. I tell you what, so excited to be on the line. When I got on the line, it got kicked off for a second. So I dialed back in. I was just praying I can get on, so I was able to get through. And I want to just thank you for all that you do. Thank you for all the passion. Thank you for all the education, the motivation, the inspiration that you bring as our first diamond, our first double diamond, as our midwife, helping all of us to give birth to unlimited possibilities. We just thank you so much, and it's just an honor to jump on our Monday call and so hear your voice so graciously introduce everyone. And so welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm super excited. I want to welcome everyone to the line this morning. I want to say good morning, good morning, good morning. For all of you who just newly rank advanced, I want to welcome you to the line as well. In fact, today, I am so excited because we get a chance to talk about new ranks. We have a chance to talk about some of the amazing promos that many of you took advantage of, and we're going to be putting some extra products, extra commissions, and so many fun things that's going to happen because you went out and showed up and you showed out. We start this call by sharing our vision and mission statement. So I want to share our vision because, yes, this is the Wakana movement. We exist to end the negative stigma that has caused communities around the world to suffer and lose out on the health and wealth benefits of the cannabis plant. Our mission is we are the catalyst to stir a movement that inspires people to confidently move into the legal space as entrepreneurs, formulators, and investors, evoking the courage and strength of people to take back their health, wealth, legacy, and freedom. And so let's go ahead and jump right into our agenda. First on the list, I want to give a big shout out to Atlanta. Oh my goodness. It was such an amazing Thursday to be there with each and every one of you that showed up. You showed out. You know, thank you, Kathy Weathersby. She drove in all the way from South Carolina. And I'm telling you what, you know, it was something special in that room. I mean, I just felt the electricity. I felt just the momentum. And it was also great seeing some business partners and friends and people that I've been connected with for years, and to finally see, you know, everything come back, right? People to really see that, wow, this is the place that they want to plant their flag because they can see what's about to happen. So excited about so many things. And again, thank you, Elizabeth Thompson, because she came and picked up me, Dr. Eric, and Sharon. You were definitely the hostess with the mostest, and we thank you. And I'm telling you what, Shannon King flew all the way in from Chicago because she understood what was about to happen, but more importantly, she wanted to make sure she got her family that was there in Atlanta in front of the scan, in front of that information. And that's really what this is about. It's about a movement to get people we love in front of this information. And so we can't wait to keep this road tour up. You know, we can't wait to hit Texas and Massachusetts, Louisiana, Florida, South Carolina. We are taking this around the world. So stay tuned, because as we speak, we are working on a schedule. Also, I want to give a big shout out. You know, we had another epic certification last night, and we want to thank our phenomenal host, Sylvia Covington, for always keeping everything just flowing so perfectly. Thank our amazing Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Rita J. McGuire, MD. She always gets on that call, shows up, shows out. I was getting texts during the middle of certification because people were on fire. They were so excited about their business, about all that she brought to really bring that passion, and then to hear the other speakers like Dr. Joy. I'm telling you what, it just gave them so much joy. And then, of course, we have our awesome Dr. Pat, our state senator, who's also our president, who we just love. And then, of course, Doris Mosley, our trichologist. And it's just so good to see this team, you know, really come together and deliver such an exceptional certification. So we just salute each and every one of you. But don't forget, tonight is part 2. So we want you to show up and show out, because today we're showing you the money. We're talking business. For those of you who are ready to take your business to the next level, you don't want to miss tonight's certification. So get with Sylvia Covington. If you didn't get the link, make sure you reach out to customer service. Maybe send that email to support@Wakana, and you will get the information you need. And then, of course, last night, what else happened? We had our flat belly lifestyle, because here at Wakana, it just doesn't stop. And that was exciting because it followed certification at 7:30 p.m. And wow, I believe that was our most attended call yet, over 120 people on that call. It tells you, it shows you that this is a movement. This is something that everyone can resonate with. And I've been in the industry, ladies and gentlemen, for over 30 years now. I've had a chance to build teams around the world to earn billions of dollars in this industry. But let me tell you something. The one thing that it taught me when I had a chance to see what was happening with this plant-based for your blood type movement is we have a product, okay, that's independent of opportunity. Now, that's not only does everybody want, right, but they actually can only get it where? Exclusively through Wakana, okay? And what that should tell you is when you have a product where you can be in a room and not even talk business, you're just literally talking about products that can absolutely change their life. And 100% of the people either buy it, express that they're going to buy it, right? That just doesn't happen, okay? Anytime that happens, it's one of those things where you can see what's about to happen, okay? You can see the momentum that's going to happen, because, again, when I think about Atlanta, that was not even one of the areas in which we have the big momentum. I mean, it's probably in the top 10, but it's more closer to 8 or 9, because that state of Georgia just hasn't yet started growing like that. So can you imagine what's happening when we can go to a state like that and make that be the kickoff, right? So do you know what that means for those of you in other states where you're already doing hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue? Some of you collectively have already done over $1 million in revenue. Do you know what's going to happen when we're in those seats, okay? And that's going to really create an opportunity where some of you are going to have 50 customers. Some of you 100 customers. Some of you will literally have hundreds and hundreds of customers purchasing from you every single month. And that's really where it gets exciting, because we know that this industry is all about customers, customers, customers. We know that most companies have for 2 distributors, 1 customer. Right now we have for 1 distributor an average of 9.5 customers. That's exciting, and that means that you are destined for vertical growth, because anytime you have a company that attracts that many customers, what the business-minded people do sitting in the room, you don't have to twist their arm, convince them this is something they should do, they should try, because they get it almost instantly because they see what's happening in that room. And so this is the time to get excited, okay? So hopefully you are on that flat belly lifestyle call next Sunday, or this Sunday now, coming up at 5 p.m. Central. We'll have the very next call. And now let's get into the Founders Program. For those of you who became founding members, first and foremost, congratulations. We are super excited that you have made it in. The door is now closed this year, and next year, I don't know if you've heard the buzz, but in order to get into the program, it's going to cost a few $1,000s, in fact, $2,500. So you guys have really got in at the right place at the right time. And then next year, you know, once that price goes up to that fee, when the season closes out, we are closing the door forever on this particular pool. So what you need to know as a founding member, you got in because you got blessed, right, at this amazing, unbelievable price that you got in at, and you had products, right? So this was not an opportunity where you're investing, because that's not an investment. Investment means you're waiting on profit, okay? In our founding member program, you know, we take 1% of gross revenue and we pay it out to all founding members who have at least 3 customers a month. I mean, who does that, okay? We wanted to make it a founding member program that everyone could participate who had a desire. And some of you went out your way this year. You wanted to make sure your kids had a stack, you know, and those products to enjoy. You wanted to make sure you really maxed out on those 4, okay? And what now that means is because you were intentional in your behavior and you took action, you have officially locked in at the lowest price that will ever be available. And now you have those shares, you have those product packs, and next year we'll be closing this out and closing it out with a bang, okay? Now we might open another founder program, but it will never be what this program is, and that 1% pool will be forever locked in to those of you who took action, who got in, and this is the beginning. Can you imagine, right, as we take this company from now over $7 million in sales to over $70 million to $700 million to $1 billion, and you're locked in at that pool? I mean, you should be jumping up and shouting right now, right? I know I am. I'm in my office, and I'm telling you what, I've already had my workout just being on this call, because I get excited and I get up out of my chair, okay? There's just so much enthusiasm for what's happening. In fact, the certificates for being a founding member, they're going to go out around the 3rd of January. And so we always wait till the season is always closed. You know, some of you did payment plans. You bought half your products in November. You're doing the other half in December. So once that's closed out, we'll know the final number and all certificates issue. It also talks about, you know, what you need to do, because this is a willable business. We want you to pass this on. This is something that can absolutely help change our generational health, wealth, legacy, and freedom. And so you get that certificate. Some of you already had a certificate from last year. And so if you had one last year, you'll get a new one if you are a founding member from this year as well, which means you bought additional pack this year. You're going to get a new certificate. If you did not buy an additional pack this year, the certificate that you received last year will be the certificate that you have, okay? And so with that being said, flat belly challengers, okay, those of you waiting on your flat belly cleanse, the 21-day cleanse, you know, I'm so excited. We had to finally get a confirmation. We're just waiting on Eric to come to the lab, okay? He was going to get there yesterday. Thank Captain, that didn't work out, but he's going to be there today. And once that's done, we just need a final validation, a final confirmation, and then guess what we can do? We can start shipping out these amazing flat belly cleanses. So for those of you in Atlanta eager to pick, what I would suggest is check back with us after 2 today. We might have something ready for you at least tomorrow for sure. So just excited about that. It's been a process, and like you said last night, you know, please give him patience, because he's, you know, been thrown into this company, and we are kind of crazy and like that, guys. We just love to move. We move fast, and I'm telling you what, folks, we just get it done, okay? And so we are excited about getting it done today, because we have thousands of lives to bless. And so we knew the first group, you know, you guys got locked in. So for those of you who took action, we're going to actually be able to cover everyone up to midnight. So as long as you purchase that pack by midnight tonight, you know, we will guarantee that you will get yours before January the 2nd. See, everyone else has to wait to January 2nd. The group that took action, we said the first 100, but again, we're going to just bless anyone that buys their flat belly cleanse through midnight tonight. We'll ensure that you get yours this week, okay? And for those of you who've been waiting, again, just check with customer service. After 2, come and see us tomorrow for sure, but if you call customer service, they'll let you know if you can come and see us today. And so with that being said, I can't wait for Shannon King to share some of the numbers from our amazing month and what happened with Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I know she gave you some of the sneak preview there, but we did finish with the bang with Cyber Monday. And Cyber Tuesday, what was crazy, guys, is do you know that Cyber Monday was amazing? But do you know we almost beat the Cyber Monday numbers on Tuesday, the end of the month? I mean, that is what's crazy, because that means we had Cyber Monday and Cyber Tuesday, okay? But that was, and then entering into the new month, I mean, it just didn't stop. I'm also going to talk about ranks today. We're going to go through our Jamaica qualifiers. Some of you on the line hit gold. You get platinum, okay? You're getting either double or triple free product. How exciting is that? You know, this weekend, speaking of announcements, you know, we had a major announcement with the awesome TJ Day. How appropriate for somebody who is literally larger than life. I mean, every day we still feel his presence. We feel his love. We feel his energy. And just to be there with his mom, Renita Moore, to celebrate, to see so many of you who just came up to give her a big hug, to show love, just to really let her know, you know, how much we love TJ. I mean, he literally is still with us today in our heart, in our spirits. I mean, in our presence, right, spiritually, and we just are so blessed to have known him. And just to know that the state has actually officially recognized him. And I want to thank again Dr. Pat for really helping to facilitate, really helping us to make that happen. And it was also exciting because his family in Ohio, they were all going to drive here at first, but we decided we're going to do a gala in the spring. So his family in Ohio, they had a big party as well. In fact, their party was probably even bigger than ours, okay? And then we had another group in Atlanta who had another party. So it was just exciting to see so many people celebrate someone, again, who just impacted the world at such a young age, you know, passing at the age of 30. But what he did in 30 years, some people don't complete 90 years. I mean, he was our senior vice president, okay, of a multi-million-dollar company and just absolutely leading the charge. And again, I want to thank also for all of you who came out, not just at the office, because you guys came there, so we appreciate that. But then we went to the Hard Rock Cafe, okay, and that was our farewell at the Hard Rock Cafe. And I want to also give a shout-out because some of you went above and beyond, you know, got in there Saturday and recognized we needed some more work done. I want to thank Shannon King and Sherry Shannon. I mean, they were working hard on Friday night preparing for us. And literally, I think Shannon kind of like sprang or did something to her finger, might have broke it. I mean, this is a hard-working woman. So Shannon and Sherry, we both appreciate both of you. Tara Shackelford just came that morning to see what she can do. She was in there getting stuff done. You know, Claudia Muhammad, you know, one of our staff members also, she just saw that there needed to be things done, came to help break down boxes. Francine Smith-Perkins, oh my goodness, she just came up and started helping and assisting in so many ways. I'm telling you what, folks, it just takes a village, and we have a village here at Wakana. Speaking of village, anyone that does want to volunteer today, we do have some more opportunities, and so just get with support, get with customer service, because we definitely want to ensure that anyone that wants to participate today, we're going to do some vegan pizza from Mod. So if you want to try the cauliflower crust and vegan cheese, we're going to do several of those. So we need to know who's coming, okay, because we need to get enough pizza for everybody that's coming. So let us know if you're coming. You also get a free product, okay? So we're super excited because tonight the party will continue. We even have some leftovers from the weekend, so there's plenty of food, plenty of drinks, and we are going to have some fun tonight. For those of you who have bought our release pack, I want to tell you that today is absolutely the last day that you can get our release pack that you see on the site. It was there for the Cyber Week and Cyber Monday. We left it on one last moment, so you get that through midnight tonight. So if you want that, get it. Otherwise, it's gone, all right? Also, too, you actually can start purchasing your tickets for the health conference, okay? Right now, the ticket says January, it has the wrong date, but the date for this is January the 15th, 2022. Of course, our VIP are on sale only today, for $39.95, but they'll probably sell out, so we probably won't even have to go into tomorrow. But if you wait for tomorrow, the VIP are going to be $49.95. So the VIP do come with a guest ticket, right? Comes with one guest ticket. And so you want to make sure you go in there and snatch up your VIP. And in fact, I don't know if it's $49 or $59 tomorrow. I just know the price goes up. If you want VIP tickets, you want on-stage access, you need to get your tickets today through midnight, right? And you should be fine. Typically, they sell out about midnight. And so with that being said, what I also want to do before we close it out, I want to recognize some people and then bring up Shannon Key. I want to recognize some brand new sapphires. When I see this list, I mean, it just puts a smile on my face because this is the beginning. This is the foundation. This is really where you start, okay? So we have Dorothy Ellis, Kirk Dunham, who we had a chance to meet there in Atlanta, Leslie Lee, wow, Wanda Johnson, Doris Mosley. All I can say is wow, wow, wow. What's even more exciting is as I'm looking at this list, we have 3 ladies, but we have 2 fellas on the line because Leslie Lee is a gentleman, right? And so we are super excited for our brand new sapphires. You're now in the pool for our crown jewels for the month of November, and we'll get that extra check, okay? Rubies, congratulations. We have 2 rubies, 2 ladies that are coming with us to Jamaica, okay? We have Janine Black Turner. In fact, we talked about her last week, but it's official. She crossed over. She is the new ruby. She is coming with us to Jamaica, Overcomers LLC, and that is none other than Stephanie Lee. Stephanie Lee, wow, 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 also joining us in Jamaica. So powerful. They both qualified, in fact, for a trip for 1, okay? And then but you have an opportunity to do it again this month and get the trip for 2. Lisa Lee Gardner, let's look at what she's done. She hit Ruby in October. She did it again in November. So she has officially won a trip for 2 to Jamaica. In fact, we have existing rubies who actually completed 50% of the requirements. All they need to do is do it one more time in December, and they actually have now joined us officially in Jamaica, and they get a trip for 2 when they do that other 50%. Okay, they automatically go into trip for 2 once they do both months. But let's announce who that is. We have Fatima Horn. We have Dr. Betty Smith. And now for those of you who we've already announced to Jamaica, this is not the call to do that, but I know many of you have already qualified. So if you've already qualified, if we've already announced you, we'll have one big announcement with all of our Jamaica qualifiers on it, okay? This is really for new ranks or for those of you who might have just slipped in to 50% of that qualification, okay? We have a brand new emerald, yes, in the house. And this lady is on fire. I'm telling you what, she's been burning the midnight oil past midnight. In fact, in the month of November, her team had over $108,000 in sales. To witness her growth has been just amazing, okay? And she actually helped present last night on our Flat Daily Lifestyle, so you know who she is. That is none other than Kathy Weathersby, and she has officially won and qualified for a trip to Jamaica. And I also want to congratulate the following existing emeralds, because as an existing emerald, they requalified. By requalifying, they're automatically going to get a trip for 1, but when they do it again in December, they're going to get a trip for 2. So we have Shannon King, Eric Strickland. We are so proud of both of you coming with us to Jamaica. Let me just tell you something, folks. If you're excited about all those rank advancements, if you're excited about all the people that are coming with us to Jamaica, let me say this. When we look at our CV, I mean, it absolutely blows those numbers out the water. This holiday season, what I can tell you is we've had our highest CV month, which means more people are shopping, more people are looking at the retail value, the benefit of the products than ever before. So the highest month ever. We even beat out our April conference. We beat out last November. So just exciting to see how many customers are enrolling into Wakana to get those products, okay? We had 73 people complete bronze. We had 31 people complete silver. We had 3 golds, 2 platinums, okay? And so I'm going to first talk about our golds and platinums. Then I'm going to read the list of everyone else. In fact, It was so long. We had, I think, 109 people. That's like the highest CV month ever with so many people qualifying. But going gold, we had Fatima Horn, Dr. Rashonda Conti, Lisa Lee Gardner, all of them went gold. Not only are they earning, at one of the top levels of commission, I mean, we're talking about over $1,000 in earnings, but they've also qualified for the double free product, right? Double free product. I mean, how exciting is that? But then when you go to platinum, okay, and we do have 2 people that hit platinum. This is over 5,000 CV. They have earned over $2,000 just in those commissions with the 40% plus. You get the 10% free product. That puts you to 50%. But remember, we're not giving $500 in free product. We're giving $1,500 in free product to these 2 people who crossed over, who hit platinum, and it is none other than Leslie Lee. We're so proud of you. And Overcomer LLC, which is Stephanie Lee. I'm telling you what, this husband-wife duo knocked it out the park. And what they're really showing is the importance of showcasing product. I know they work, oftentimes with their faith-based and church community, getting those products to the masses. And this season, I'm telling you what, they showed up, they showed out, and they crushed platinum, which is super, super, super exciting. And so with that being said, I'm going to bring up our VP of Business Development. And when she's done, for those of you who want to stay and hear who hit bronze and silver, I'm going to go through all of these names, okay, which is so exciting. So Shannon King, our VP of Business Development, can you come on and show them the numbers?
Hi, Melissa. Oh, my God, I am so excited. I'm so excited about Jamaica, but I am really excited about these numbers that we put in for November. So just wanted to share something. I don't always talk about this, but this is the numbers for November. November 1st through the 30th, we shipped 2,567 orders in the system. And when you think about what that cost the shipping, we spent wait, what is this? I'm sorry. I'm a little all over the place. Just thinking about these numbers. Okay, there it is. So our gross amount that we spent for this month was $590,024. New customers. We had 706 new customers and 1,148 repeat customers. Our average order value was $230 an order. Our top selling products by revenue, top 5 selling products by revenue, founding member, Crown Jewel founding member dispensary at 124,273. Our new member founding member dispensary at 103,490. And of course, in third place, our extreme pain relief 400 milligram always makes the list at 45,156. Our 50% founding member, new founding member dispensary, 27,038. And our broad spectrum gummies, the bottle at 19,335. Our top selling products by quantity, first place out of everything we did in November, the extreme pain relief 400 milligrams at 792. Broad spectrum gummies, the bottle at 491. Our power gummies, the bottle at 421, and then our Flight 300 pre-rolls at 310, and then in fifth place, our Flight 50, the bottle at 287. So sorry that I got a little tongue-tied with saying that, but I'm just really excited about everything we did in November. And again, it was a record-breaking month. That's it for me, Melissa.
Wow, Shannon, that was so exciting as you were talking. I think you meant 7,000 was that number from shipping, I remember, from Saturday. But that was like electrifying. I mean, you're just telling us all these numbers, the products that are being bought the most, and of course that pain cream, our superstar, just exciting. In fact, I was so excited. There's one more person that qualified for a trip to Jamaica, and we have our phenomenal Willie Mooney, who hit Simon again, and we are just so proud of him. And that is a trip for two. And wait a minute, I think Ann already won a trip for one because I talked about her 2 weeks ago. So I got 3 trips. That's exciting. I mean, that's definitely a way to shut the call down by talking about somebody that won 3 trips to Jamaica, okay? And so with that being said, what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to go ahead and go through all of our bronze and silver qualifiers. And this is exciting because these are some of the names that I've never even heard yet. So there's just so many new superstars. So we're going to start right now with bronze. Alicia Cross-Page, Patricia Horton, Danita Williams, Anna Gallagher, Eleanor Mallory Davis, Shanae Jones, Robert Codwell, Diana Coleman, Janice Marie Trejo. We have Natasha Lynn Leday, Janelle Rose, Shawana Thomas, Lucida Dever, Tawana Michelle Christian. We have Organic Green Vibes, Cassandra Keys, Felicia Houston, Jackie Blatcher, Gloria Jackson, Jamesetta James, Natalie Clark Cover, Gia Bankhead, Monica Broussard, Tarsha Yvette Bell, Valerie Jackson, Carmen Lynette Solomon Brown, Eric Morris, Wakana 2, and live, I think that's Cheryl Johns, Dominique F. Jackson, Iola Common, Teresa Glass, Hilda Marie Fernandez, Zellatrice Howard, Stephanie Bird, Windy City Relief, which is Natoya Brown, Monica Smith, Gail King, Lynette Wells, Tahita Broner. We have Myra Levine Williams, Robin G. Tillman, Willie Langley, Gerald West, Wilma Kinner, Alicia Tappan, Sharon Young, Latessa Hardy, Naina Demay, Winnie Lewis, Susan Wallace, Natalie Lee Walker, Marius Mitchell, Pat Belt, Carolyn Washington, Maddie Shannon Roberts, Tariq and Sharon Rogers, Organically Grown CBD, Jocelyn Harris, Magnolia Carter, Fitchner International, Tracy Bolton, Pay It Forward, Phyllis Nash, Billy Smith, Francine Smith Perkins, Tanjar Wallace Johnson, Daryl Jones, Dr. Betty Smith, Carrie Lee Coxum, Ladiva Young, Karen Louise Wilson, Jacinta Lois Frederick, Dorothy Ellis, Yakima Palmer. And now we're going to get into the silvers. And this is another record-breaking. We had so many people hit silvers. 31. Kirk Dunham, Annie Moore, Crystal Robinson, Binky's Bates, also known as Beatrice Foster, Tammy Texera, Ernestine Davis, Gigi Harris, Marilyn Emanuel, Simon Seven, Dr. Patricia Van Pelt, Edra and Andre Warren, Willie E. Mooney, Terry Anderson, Julia Coleman, Margaret Dorsey, Eric Strickland, Fred Shelton, Sylvia Covington, Ann Hawkins, Michelle Ann Stewart, Deborah Blackman Parrish, Bernadine Kirkland, Dr. Kimberly Smith Dudery. We have Cherie Eppinger, Angela Dickerson, Dr. Rosalind Shaw Belt, Bertha Mines, Erica and Troy Zachary, Janine Black Turner, Dr. Tyus Crawford Thomas, Elizabeth Ann Thompson, Kathy Deneen Weathersby. So those are our silvers, 31. Oh my goodness. And now let's again just announce our golds and platinums. Autumn Horn, at Gold, Dr. Rashonda Conti at Gold, Lisa Lee Gardner. Wow, these are our Gold, and they've earned double free product. And then, of course, our Platinums, Leslie Lee and Overcomers LLC, Miss Stephanie Lee. So excited about all that you all are doing. And so with that said, I want to remind you to go to saveourstrands.com at 2:30 p.m. Central so that we can hear from our trichologist, Doris Mosley. Tonight, we have our amazing virtual corporate Zoom happening at 8 p.m. Central. Join us early for the party with DJ Dr. Ross. Tomorrow, join us for the Diamond Factory. And with that said, we're going to see you where? At the top, at the very top, at the tip top. Let's go have a Wakana Day, and we're going to make December a month to remember. Stay tuned next week as we share some more updates about December. Thank you, and goodbye for now.